Dominic, I don't understand. I'm a foreign investor. I own property here.
Yeah.
Why do I need to lodge a tax return even if I'm making losses in the property?
Good question.
Yeah, I like to ask good questions. I hope that I ask good questions.
So the reason in this country, every year we allocate all the income and expenses, whatever. If you're not making any money, we're creating a loss. If we're creating a loss, we're building up the losses over a number of years so that when and if you do decide to sell, those losses are used to offset any gain that you make
Right.
when you sell your property. It's an obligation that you do it right from the start, and as a result, a lot of people are getting caught out by the fact that they're going to sell their properties, and there's a withholding tax when you sell these days, which is currently at 12.5%. It will be at 15% in the next year, and it'll apply to all properties, and you will be required to do your tax return for your capital gain and backtrack to when you started. So that's the reason why you have to do it.
Right. So either way, we will be taxed.
Yes, it's the one certainly in life here in this world. That and death.
Oh no, there's three actually. Just for your note, there's three certainties in life, right? Death, taxes, and a good accountant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Tell me more about this withholding tax thing, the 15%, and for properties from $0 onwards. When is that coming up? How does that affect
you.
How is that going to affect all other foreign investors?
It comes in January 1, 2025, and it will affect every property from $0. Right? And the buyer is obligated to buy it. So, for example, if you sell to a local buyer, they're obligated to pay that tax directly to the ATO.
Wow.
So if you sell a property for $600,000,
$600,000, yep.
Just before, that's $90,000 to be handed from the buyer directly to the ATO.
Wow. Is there any hope that I will get any of this withheld tax back?
Yep. If you've done a tax return for that capital gain, yes, you'll get it back. You'll get parts of it back, depending on what the gain is or your loss you've made. You then are required to go all the way back to when you started with the property to do all those returns. And it's in your best interest because you'll have that. If you have been making no money on the property over the year-by-year basis, then you can use those losses to offset the gain as well.
Correct. So I will try to make my capital gains minimize my capital gains as much as possible.
Correct.
To get back more withheld tax.
Yep.
Oh gee. And you can do it for me?
We can.
Hi, I'm Dominic Murphy from TJD Accounting Services. We've been in the business of doing non-resident tax returns and overseas investors tax returns and financial advice here in Australia to handle the tax system for the last 40 years.